Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, Finance with Ian. My name is Ian and today we're talking about the top 6 reasons why people go broke. Not only will we discuss the top 6 reasons why people go broke, but I'll also give my best advice and tips on what to do if these scenarios happen to you. Make sure to drop a like on the video to push this video to a larger audience, subscribe to stay tuned for more financial videos in the future, and let's get into this. Bankruptcy is a problem in today's modern world, and the rates of bankruptcy have been steadily increasing since the 70s. But what causes people to go broke? The first cause on our list are medical expenses. In fact, 2/3 of all bankruptcies in America happen because of medical expenses. Too often, a person will be diagnosed with a rare illness or disease that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to treat. My best advice for this one is just to have some money sitting on the sidelines in a high-interest savings account so inflation doesn't eat away at your savings. It might also be worth it to see what your health insurance covers so something like this doesn't happen to you. The second cause is simply job loss. Many times a company may shut down, or they just might be looking in a new direction and they'll let go of some of the employees they had. Employees may receive severance packages that might throw them off a little bit, but don't rely on getting one. Most of the time, they just lose their job and have no financial stability. My best advice for this one is to have 6 months of living expenses sitting on the sidelines in a high interest savings account, and try to find a side hustle right now. That way, if your main supply of income is cut off, you won't be left in a helpless situation. The third cause is divorce or separations. Sadly, many couples split up, and on top of having to pay court fees, lawyer fees, and other fees, one party may be required to pay the other party some more money. And it doesn't even stop there, because sometimes someone has to pay child support. The fourth cause is poor use of credit. Here we go, Dave Ramsey's biggest nightmare. But he does have a great reason to be afraid of credit card debt. The interest on credit card bills are incredible, and in just a few months, you can double what you originally owed. Just like how we use compound interest as a tool when we're investing, it can also be a tool used against us if we're not careful. My best advice for this one is never buy something with a credit card if you don't have the cash to pay for it at the moment. The fifth cause is unexpected expenses. This can come to you in many forms, such as robbery, accidents, and natural disasters. It's kind of hard to prepare for this one, so I'm going to leave this one right where it is. The sixth and final cause is lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is the idea that as we make more money, we can begin to spend a little bit more money. This is a huge one, and I believe it flies under the radar a little too much. For instance, when I started at my minimum wage job when I was 16, I was making 3 to 4 times what I made when I was 13 and 14 years old. And with that extra money came the idea that I could spend it more freely and more openly. This was a big mistake, and had I saved that money that I made at that time, I could be investing a lot more right now if I did. My best advice for this one is to live below your means, and really consider if something is worth buying before actually buying it. One thing I do if I want to purchase an expensive item is to sleep on it and wait a week. After a week, if I still want it, then I'd go and get it. But 4 times out of 5, I would just forget about it and not have a need for it. And then with that money that I was going to spend, I would just invest it. This one's a great tactic, and I highly recommend it. So there we go. We've covered the top 6 reasons why people go broke. For most of them, I've given my advice, and hopefully you guys can use my advice so you don't go broke as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like to push this to a larger audience, subscribe to see more financial videos in the future, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.